show me something, yeah. Treat it like it owe me something. Push it on the pussy like a button. Keep more time, fake time, you go. Still getting right again the function.
Happy Friday, beautiful people. My name is Courtney Jay, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the start of an amazing weekend. Cheers. So it is probably around 11 something in the AM. I initially woke up prior to like 9 o'clock, but I didn't fully get up until 10. And I'm doing my laundry, making it a practice to just go ahead and do laundry instead of it just laying there and then it'll pile up. Like, you get it. If you get it, you get it. So I'm deciding to finally give you guys a weekend vlog because I want to see how this weekend will go. If you remember in previous vlogs, I mentioned that anytime I vlog, it's been on like slower nights, but the weekends are like really good. So I'm gonna do a little spell and see that because I'm vlogging, I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be an amazing night. I just wanna showcase it. If you guys watched my previous video, which was yesterday's video, I think you kind of have an idea of the headspace that I'm in, where I'm really just at ease, because the main thing for me in my journey was just healing those parental wounds. If you didn't watch that video, I would love if you did, and if the message resonates with you, I would love for you to let me know. I would love for you to send that video to somebody else that can relate to what I was talking about. Just share the abundance. Okay, if I can smoke on a regular, I can smudge on a regular. So I've been smudging more as well, and I really think that's why I've also been feeling more at ease. And I feel like, but I think that as a dancer, we get caught up in like our sleep schedules from being at the club, that we think that we don't have enough time to really do anything else for ourselves on a spiritual level, when really time is an illusion, and it's all about us just putting in the energy and effort to do those things. So I'm in a place now where I'm just doing it. I've been outside more. I just feel like I'm just tapped back into my hippie, and I love that for me. And I'm not even like high right now. It's a lot going on right now, and I see the fly. So I'm smudging with my 7th chakra sage that you can order from my store, The True Aura. The link will be in the description box below. And the fire alarm, well, yeah, the alarm just went off. I don't know why the flies always want to come in my room, but I see it right there on the thing. And I don't have fly spray, so I just use Lysol. I just tried to hit it with my shoe, so I guess it's dead. Just for the record, it's probably close to 11:30 right now, and I still have not started on my freaking laundry because stuff just keeps happening every time I cut the camera off. So you know how when you're going through like a spiritual cleanse or an awakening, you go through energetic symptoms, like energy shift symptoms, and that's what I like to call it. Instead of using the word sick, I like to just say energy shift symptoms, which I always experience during awakenings. I've been smudging a lot more. My face has been breaking out a little bit. Like, you guys remember, because you know I don't mind showing y'all my face. I had breakouts right here like literally last week. They all went away, and now I have one right here. most likely it's hormones as well, which I love how I use my shea butter, which I told you guys about. I've been telling you guys about my shea butter for like a year. And I also have 2 new scents in these, lemon and jasmine. So make sure you check out the True Aura to see which essential oil will benefit you more. Well, they both will benefit you, but for whatever purpose you would like to use it for. It does help to clear out any blemishes on your face from any marks that you may have, because it's been clearing out the marks on my face for sure. I still would not recommend popping anything on your face. I just don't like that when I can feel that it's ready to get popped, I have to just let it stay there. Sometimes I'll just let it stay there. Like I had one on my forehead and it went away on its own. I had one on my lip, it went away on its own. But if I feel like one has to get popped, I'm gonna pop it because it just makes me uncomfortable. Hey you guys, so it is a little bit after 2 and now we are headed out. Literally, I feel like an island princess. My cousin has me in the driving seat today. I'm getting used to driving in Atlanta, you guys. I swear. It causes so much, like, anxiety sometimes. And now I'm like, if I could drive in Atlanta, I can literally drive anywhere. I put on concealer today, thinking that it would help with the bump, but it doesn't even help. It's still very much there. But it's fine. We'll survive. We'll freaking survive. I don't feel like I should put a mole, like a fake mole right there, because I don't want to have a mole on my chin. I naturally have a mole on my cheek, and I can put it right here, but I'm not going to put it right here. We have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but we need to have something for the chin. Jesus. Okay, you guys, I just made it to the club.
Deborah.
Nice to meet you. She noticed me. She's one of the family members. It's normal. Guess what? At urban clubs, just shake your ass. That's why I'm so good at it now. Pole tricks is good, but literally they just want you to move in. There's a bunch of skinny girls that work here.
That's what I heard, so.
You're fine. This is so exciting. Just got some of this, and this lady literally licked my fucking chin when I had turned my head. I want to take you home, and she's a so-called nurse in Buckhead. You should know better, especially if you're a nurse. Why are you licking on strangers? Hey you guys, so I just made it back home. It's almost 5:30 in the AM. I was able to drive back home, which I'm very appreciative for, because I never realized how therapeutic it is after having an undesirable night at the club, or even if it was a desirable night. Like either way, just being able to unwind on the road, it's so peaceful. Remember how I told you guys that it perceives to be like anytime I vlog it's not busy? My Fridays are typically really good, but for some reason tonight was just not my night to attract a big bag. I know I most likely got 200 to 300 for sure, but that on a Friday is, I haven't had this in so long, not since like March or April. I don't know, sometimes I feel like as dancers, whenever we have our undesirable nights, we just be singing the same tune, like this wasn't supposed to happen, I never had this happen before, the whole time it's gonna happen again. And it's not gonna impact or change anything, because how I like to see it, you know, we're independent contractors, even when it comes to being a business owner, whatever. When we have a not so busy night, the club has a not so busy night. So the club owner has to experience what we're experiencing, just on a different scale. unless they get more sales in like alcohol or whatever. The point is, we literally experience the same thing that a business owner would if they don't have any sales for a day. If you guys are wondering what I put on my face, that was my makeup remover. 2-3 things happened tonight that just was like, forget the people not getting a dance from me. That's whatever. I'm proud of myself for going up to people anyway, because that takes conscious effort. But this one group of women that were there, I danced for one of them, and then the other one, while I was dancing for lady number 1, lady number 2 kept looking at me. And basically lady number 2 is a nurse. She was like, I have a condo in Buckhead and I have a wife and a husband, but they don't touch each other. I do all the touching. And she was like, money isn't a problem. I could do blah, 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 blah. Like, it was literally a female version of what these male customers be on. I played the innocent role. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for something like that. I have never been with a woman and blah, blah, blah. And I'm about to start just saying the innocent role because people think I look innocent anyway. So I'm really about to just play that card like, no, I've never done this before. I don't think I'm ready to do that and blah, blah, blah. And then in the back of someone's mind, they might be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to still give her some money though. She's innocent. Some people may fall for that. So in the midst of the conversation, I turned my head because the girl that I was with, she did a cool trick. She basically like took these matches, because my club has a bunch of matches because you can smoke in there. And she took the matches, cut a slit under the match so that I could hook to her nipples, and then she lit it on fire. If I could record it, I would, but you know, that's somebody's nipples. I can't put that on YouTube. But it was so cool. It was so cool. So while I was looking at that, I turned my head, and the lady literally licked my chin. I'm not even over exaggerating. She licked my chin. And this is the stuff that happens in this industry that people don't speak about enough explicitly, but I'm gonna do it every time. I turn my head, she does it just like that quick. And that's how slick customers be. Now, what did I do? I was in shock initially, and I was very disgusted. And I had to exit stage left expeditiously because I was just disgusted. I'm like, did she really just do that? The second part of the night that really triggered me, I ran into someone that I knew, and the person's energy was really, really dark. That's how I perceived it, as really, really dark. And I haven't seen this person in a long time, but the story behind how I even know this person, like all that just coming into play, you know? And the person recognized me. I didn't recognize the person. The person wanted me to dance for them. I did. But it was just the energy. And when I looked into the person's eyes, and then also going off of what I know from experience and somebody else's experience, I was just like, yeah, I feel this person's energy very differently. And I didn't even want to like entertain the person anymore. The person wanted me to sit down and talk to him. And I was putting on my garment, and the person was like, why are you putting that on? What, I wanted more dances from you. And I'm like, well, are you going to pay me to keep these off? Because if we're just talking, I'm not about to sit here and be naked. Like, for what? It's $10 dances. I'm not about to sit out in the open with my vagina out just for a conversation. That's not going to happen. So then person got an attitude and was like, I'm not about to pay you for conversation, and then shoved me off of their lap. Why do these customers feel so obligated to use their force to move a young lady out of their way? I don't know. Y'all remember in the other video I told you guys I was physically assaulted by a German because I didn't have cocaine and he pushed me off of him? I don't understand why they do that. So I had to take all of that in on top of getting rejections, but finally getting something towards the end of the night, you know. But it was still the fact of the matter, like I had all this going on, but I still had to keep my composure. I literally had to just sit within myself, and I sat for 30 minutes in the corner just observing my own energy. And I was telling myself that I'm still safe and I'm still protected. And at the end of the day, money doesn't define my state of being, nor do many bad nights stop anything from happening for me or to me or whatever. You know, it's like everything is perfectly fine. I'm never gonna experience a night like this again with these type of people. Like, the moment is done, the moment's over, the night is over, it's a new moment now. So being able to just sit within that and just take time to just bring myself back and think less about, oh, it's almost 3 a.m. I gotta see how much I can get, blah, blah, blah. And instead I took 30 minutes to myself to just sit and observe the space I was in and observe myself and reaffirm myself that I'm safe and protected, I'm safe and protected, I'm safe and protected. And then I was able to drive home very peacefully and listen to throwbacks and continue to just rebalance myself. So I'm very proud of myself for this part of my journey, to where instead of me reacting like this person did this person did that, blah, 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 I sit within myself and choose to not even give meaning to something, because the meaning I give to it has a vibration that I have to deal with. Understanding that what I had to experience from those 2 people were not okay, and also understanding that I'm still safe and protected, and I pray that that lady doesn't have anything, and that person's energy is not my energy to intake. And then what I found interesting as well, when I talked to one of the floor guys or door guys, whatever they are, I was talking to one of them about it. And I didn't talk to one of them about it to kick the lady out. It was none of that. But, you know, we all work on the floor. Like, we could talk about what's going on the floor. You know, you're supposed to be cautious of what these customers are doing. And the person that I spoke to, his response didn't resonate with me. He basically said that, well, if I was wearing a bikini, I would expect stuff like that to happen. And I'm like, that wasn't a part of the contract we had to sign. And he was like, what contract did you have to sign? I'm like, we're independent contractors. We have to sign a contract at a club that we work at. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna exit, because the response I received was not what I expected. And I can't put expectations on people that they can't meet. And I have to be understanding that this person is not going to understand my perspective, because they're not doing what I'm doing. They don't have to put on this outfit, bikini, lingerie, and using sexual energy to get money from somebody. This person doesn't have to deal with people's projections and judgments the way that I do, just because I chose to be an entertainer at an adult establishment. And it's interesting to think that there's people out there that really think that because we chose this occupation, this industry, that it's tolerable for us to deal with disrespect or somebody putting their saliva on you, not knowing what they have, and the list goes on. And that's why I enjoy having a compassionate, considerate heart, because there has to be more people in the world that has a compassionate, considerate heart. Because being in this industry, a lot of us do need compassion and consideration from anyone that's around us. But if we don't receive that, we can't be upset, because it's outside of our control. I have tea downstairs brewing, and I'm gonna unwind, smudge, cleanse myself, and we're gonna see how this next day goes. Hello everybody, it's the same day, it's just later on in the day. It's probably like after 3 p.m. You know what, I'm gonna practice something. I just realized that I say and like a lot. So what I learned on TikTok is basically to just pause and breathe when talking. So I'm going to practice that just so my speech can get better, because I'm pretty sure that in my reality I'll be talking to a lot of people very soon. I'm already preparing myself for that, so just knowing how to talk with like doing speeches and stuff. So if you do the same thing, and I think a lot of people in our generation are like that, we say like and so a lot. I'm going to practice just pause and breathing before saying another word. I 100% feel rejuvenated. I slept amazing. I already did my journaling for today. Did you guys journal today? If you didn't, remember to journal. And then also a piece of advice as well when it comes to journaling. Don't beat yourself up if you don't journal consistently. You even trying is enough. You choosing to get new journals or picking up your pen or your pencil, that's literally enough. You're doing the effort. Just making the cautious efforts will eventually lead to it being a consistent habit of something to do. Just like it's a habit for us to get ready every day, brush our teeth, have our routine, just like it's a habit to go to work all the time. Just do what feels right. Even when meditating, meditate when it feels right. Do everything when it feels right, and eventually it'll be a consistent practice. Just like with my dance classes, I told myself that I would go every week, and I've been consistent every week because I chose to prioritize my dance life.
I don't think I want to go out tonight. I think I'm tired of going out. Fashion Nova.
She has me closing this fucking box and it's so hard. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
There we go.
Good shit.
Keep holding it. Alright, one more.
Oh god. Okay.
There we go. Oh wait. Just kidding. It's good.
You sure?
Yeah. It's good?
I'm out of fucking breath. Oh shit.
I thought I'd give you that roll. I didn't feel like doing that.
Yo, thank you. I appreciate it.
Morning workout. Morning warm up.
I suck at pool. So I ended up winning actually. Okay you guys, so it is currently 4:34 and I have just made it back to his house, and OMG, look what happened. I ended up doing a 15-minute, well actually it was 30-minute, but then it turned to 15-minute, which I love, because when you don't do what a customer thought you were gonna do, they cut the dance short, and it's like, I still got the money, so I don't care. Anyways, his freaking cigar burnt my top. Look at this. So now I gotta throw it away. And this is one of my favorite simple bikinis because red looks amazing on me. So now I gotta get another simple red bikini. And those make my boobs look really good. And it's ironic because it's the same customer that bought me a whole outfit last weekend. He brought a outfit to the club and I wore it yesterday. Actually, the outfit I wore yesterday is the one that he bought. So how ironic that the next freaking day he sees me and he burns one of my OG outfits. Tonight was straight, to be honest. Like, there was a lot of people in the building, so it was again one of those just going up to everybody and seeing who's gonna dance you. And it was one of those, I'm not about to sit here and talk to you for 15 minutes. I'm gonna ask you your name, where you're from, how was your night, how was your day, why are you at this club, and what time are you leaving? Oh, I'm not sure. Would you like a dance for me tonight before you leave? You're gonna get a dance for me tonight before you leave, right? Yeah, getting straight to the point. I was really appreciative that I guess my customer ended up, yeah, he made my night. Timing is a lot when it comes to like these clubs. Like, you can either be too early with a customer or you could be too late with a customer, so you have to be like right there, and all customers are different. I got put on to a whole new song, and the song is by R. Kelly, and I'm like, why does it have to be by R. Kelly? Because the song slaps. If you guys want to go listen to it, it's called Go Low, and that's a perfect song for us people that are tapped into our sensuality. I'm not going to say sexuality, I want to say sensuality, because the song makes me move very, very, very sensual. Like, I'm supposed to not say like an and so you gotta separate the artist from why did he have to be what he is, and that's why he's in prison, but created a lot of good music. I just thought that I could share that with you guys and not be attacked. New quote as well: you become more confident the more you remain consistent with doing things, even the little things. And a quote, I pray that I said her name right. She tweeted that earlier today. This is what we have in our big bills. This is what we have in our 1s, 10s, and then 5s. Okay, so I finished counting everything. So appreciative for that last minute VIP that I did, because so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 855, which is not bad for how this Saturday night was. It was packed in here, so it was really just, like I said, getting to the customers when they felt like getting a dance from you specifically. We got big bag night tonight. Last night was mini bag night, and Wednesday was mini bag night. And I'm appreciative for all of it. So I pray you guys enjoyed this 2-day vlog. I enjoyed filming it for you. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and continue to enjoy my life. This is really fun, documenting my life. Sometimes I forget that I really have 100-something videos of just my life and anybody has access to it. I love you guys with all of my heart. Until next time, bye.